we shall be looking at population. Population in the area of the population census, the theory of population, the importance of population, as well as the problem of population census in Nigeria. Population is the total number of people occupying a given territory or country at a particular period of time. Population census is the head count of all persons who live in a particular area at a given period of time. That is, it is the responsibility of the government to carry out population census in its own country in order to know the number of people that are living there so that they can plan for them. Having defined population census, importance of population census are as follows. 1. To determine the size and rate of growth of population. Census is carried out in order to know at what rate the population is increasing and what is the size. Is it large or small? 2. To reveal level of manpower. That is, in order to know the number of people that are working or that are in working class in an economy. 3. To appreciate the formulation of economic policies. Census is carried out by government in order to understand how to make economic policy, having known the number of people that are in the country. 4. To make provision of social amenity. Having known the number of people in an economy, this will assist the government to know how to provide for social amenity in an economy or in a particular area of the country. 5. To assess the standard of living. In knowing the standard of living, with the help of population census, this can be known. 6. To reveal the rate of migration. That is to say, how people are coming into the country and how people are going out of the country. With the help of population census, this can let the government understand how it is. Number 7. To determine the level of unemployment. Having carried out population census, this will reveal the number of people that are working and people that are unemployed in an economy. Problems of population census. Number 1. High cost of conducting a census. How is it a problem? Many developing countries find it difficult to allocate funds into this program every 10 years. In that case, if they cannot do that, they won't be able to have or understand the population of the country. In such case, it leads to a problem. Number 2, shortage of census personnel. In conducting population census, they need to have enough personnel that will handle the program. But in developing countries, they fail to have adequate personnel to handle the program. A situation where they are not able to get to the remote area. In such case, it will become a problem when they are conducting the census. Number 3, inadequate means of transport and communication. In the sense that in conducting a census, they need to have good road as well as a good communication devices. But in a situation where all these are not available, the available personnel will find it difficult to get to the remote area in order to carry out the census, as well as inadequate devices that they can use that are not on ground. They find it difficult to do that. Number 4, poor town planning. Poor town planning is a problem in the sense that villages and towns are not well planned in terms of their buildings, in terms of streets having numbers, and so on and so forth. Number 5, prohibitive customary and religious belief. In developing countries, they have a lot of custom. To them,
they don't believe in counting. To them, they believe that by counting their children or their household, something will happen to them in future. While in terms of religious belief, Muslims believe that women are not allowed to be seen by men. So in that case, if we have male officials counting female household, there will be problem in that area. So at the end of the day, they won't be able to count accurately. So it becomes a problem when they are having population census. Number 6, high level of illiteracy, in the sense that people don't disclose the fact before the official for them to understand. So at the end of the program, the commission won't be able to reveal adequate information before the nation. Theories of population. The theories are: 1. Malthusian population theory. 2. Demographic transition theory.
Malthus population theory was proponed by Reverend Thomas Malthus in 1778. He was a well-known political economist. The essay, that is the theory, is trying to let us understand the rate at which population in Europe at that time was growing at a very fast rate. In this theory, he made us to understand the following. 1. That population was growing at a geometric proportion, such as 2, 4, 8, 16, 32, while food production or supply was growing at arithmetical progression, such as 1, 2, 3, 4, and so on and so forth. 2. That there is a tendency for all living things to grow beyond food available to them. 3. That population is essentially limited by the means of subsistence. 4. That unless population increase is matched with means of subsistence, negative checks will fall in, such as war, diseases, epidemics, etc. Demographic transition theory try to let us understand historical explanation into population issues of developing nations. There are 3 identical stages of this theory. 1, pre-industrialization stage, where the main feature is high birth rate and high death rate. That is, there is either static or increasing or decreasing at a lower rate in terms of population. Stage 2, transitional stage, is characterized by high birth rate accompanied by low death rate, leading high population due to industrialization, better diet, improved medical services. This is associated with developing nations. Stage 3, post-transitional stage. This is characterized by a low birth rate and low death rate, leading to little or no population growth. It is associated with advanced or developed countries. Exercises. Question 1. Malthus became famous through his theory, which may be stated simply: A. The death rate may become so high that people may not be able to produce. B. Population may outgrow the means of subsistence. C. People will eventually decide not to have children. D. Migration of people from one place to another may leave some parts of the world barren. E. All of the above. The answer is E. All of the above. Question 2. An accurate population census is important to a country because it helps: A. In solving unemployment problem. B. To ensure equitable population distribution relative to natural resources. C. In deciding on the creation of more local governments. D. In providing a sound basis for formulating development policies. The right answer is A, in solving unemployment problem. The Malthusian theory was concerned about the population between A, population growth rate of the rich and the poor nation. B, population density and national income. C, population growth rate and natural resources. D, distribution of population. The right answer is C, population growth rate and natural resources. In a village of 50 persons, 10 immigrants, 25 dead, and 5 immigrants in a year. Determine the total population. A, 10, B, 20, C, 30, D, 50. The right answer is C, 30.